This is Cool Trains in Montreal, and I got something special for you today. This is going to be an unboxing, but not something new, that's for sure. This is a vintage train set that my dad used when he was a kid. So it hasn't seen the light of day in probably 25 years or 30 years at least. It's been stored up in a closet, and I just got it down today just to see what there is. So my dad has passed on now. He's been gone for 2 years now. So I'm going through all of his stuff over time. And some of the things that I found here is this really interesting box. And here's some of the track. So this is vintage O-scale track, 3-rail track. And if you notice here, this is a switch. So this switch is interesting. It's very oxidized. I really don't know if I can do anything with it. If it can be cleaned in some way, somebody can maybe give me a comment on what to do with this. There was connectivity in this at one point. So let me see here. This should be able to switch. Yeah, that switches like that. So I think the switch still works. There. Let's see if it will. Yeah, it still switches. So it still does work. So as you can see, look at the radius of this thing. It's almost N-scale radius. You just got to wonder how these trains made it around these curves that are so tight. So I really just noticed how these work together. So this is the track, and it has pins. The pins are kind of iffy, I guess. I'm not sure exactly if this is actually going to work with the pin. It looks like it's kind of stuck in there. But I did get these two to work with the pins, and the pins, I guess, are giving the connectivity for the electricity to go through the rails. So I'm not really used to a 3-rail setup. The original idea of this, I guess, is that it's I'm going to put this over here, is that it's positive, negative, and neutral. So not sure exactly how that's going to work. So let me just see what's in this box here. So I'm going to flip this over. That's been opened. This one has already been opened. So let's see what we got. Yeah, so let me see if I can open this. There we go. It's a heavy box. And there's stuff inside the other side too. So yeah, so there's stuff in there and there's stuff in here. So let's start with this. We got a transformer. That's cool. Yeah, so this goes like that, goes like that. I don't know, what is this vintage? Must be 30s? And it looks like the set was actually supposed to fit in this, so yeah. So maybe this is the original box. So what do we have here? Boxcar. But it looks kind of like a British boxcar almost. See how the wheels are together like this? They're only single wheels. Does this? Yeah, this opens and closes too. So this is a boxcar. Another almost British rail looking tank car. So yeah, this would be like a tank car. Again, British type, I guess. If you need to see single wheels. So here's the caboose. Now I'm not sure if this was meant to look like a British type prototype, I guess, or if this is just kind of a very vintage but kind of truncated cupola. Maybe just more of a toy-like thing than supposedly like a model, obviously. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it kind of looks like it could be a North American, but a toy, rather than something that would be British. Now remember, it's Lionel, so Lionel lines. So yeah, this would probably be North American inspired, but just a toy. Okay, and what else we got here? Oh, passenger cars. Okay, so what do we have here? The passenger cars. Now these are 2-wheel trucks, 4-wheel trucks. Obviously very short because those switches And this is the observation. It just says that on 608. It says that right on the car. Now these are pretty heavy. They're metal, which means they must be pre-war. Here you can see the bottom. Now, I haven't seen these in years, so I really have no idea what's in here. So this is a second coach, I guess. Here's a coach. Four-wheel trucks. It says Pullman on it, so coach, or I don't think it's a sleeper. It doesn't kind of look like a sleeper. Although you just never know with this. It's just inspired by the actual train. So this is 607. The other one was, I think, 608 or 606. Yeah, 608. So that had a different thing. Let me see if I can put this on the rails. This will even fit. Kinda. It rolls to an extent. So I guess it's probably too much to ask for the couplers to work here without any finagling with it. But anyway, let me see what I can do with this. Oh, I took this away, so okay. There's the tank car on the track. What's it say there? Sunoco. Yeah, so that looks British. And if I put this on, there we are. That's the caboose. I'd have to do some finagling to get this to connect. Okay, so let's see what else we got. So this is the last of the coaches. Also says Pullman 607, so it's the same number. So just a carbon copy of the other one. Yeah, it's not going to roll off. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Flat car, maybe. Flat car? Or maybe there was something that's supposed to go on it, like a crane? Tender. Lionel lines tender, I guess. Yeah. So that's a tender. And this will be, whoa, that's heavy. This is the locomotive. So it does say Lionel lines on it. Hey, look at that. Really cool. Let's see if I can get it on the track. I'll take off this. Take off this. And put this on. If it will go. So here's the driver wheels. Where's that tender? So that's what it would look like. Line of lines. And I don't know if I can get it to actually connect with the tender. At some point maybe I will. Doesn't look too half bad. So it's what? 240? 242. It's a 242. You see the way these locomotives are set up? It's 2 pilot wheels. So that's a 2. 4 drivers. And 2, I guess they call those as, they're not pilots, but whatever. Two little wheels at the bottom of the cab. So that makes it a 242. And for some reason,
only 2 wheels, only 4 wheels really on that tender. Obviously, though, the North American tenders would have had 4 wheels, 4-wheel trucks, not 2-wheel trucks. So I don't know what they were thinking. This would be like maybe the what'd you call it? It would be like a budget line, I guess, budget train set. So that's why it wouldn't be 4 wheels and 4-wheel trucks all the time, and that it's probably the set as it came. So yeah, what else is there? A little toy car, yeah, little vintage toy bus. Yeah, that's a bus. And then there's some other stuff in the other side. So what I'll do is I'll split this video into two, and I'll open up the other side and we'll have a look at that. So if you like what I do, please subscribe to Cool Trains in Montreal. Have a good day.